We stopped in Bright last night and just camped at my favourite free camp. And then today's plan is we're off up into the high country. We're going to do a massive track that I've seen on another person's video that looked really interesting, so we're going to go and do that. But I just stopped to eat some food. Then we're going to let the tyres down and crack on. There's nobody here. Look, I'll show you around. There's no one. Nope. It's one campsite, another campsite. There's a picnic table. People have obviously had a massive fire there, which would be awesome. Another campsite there, some free firewood, I'm going to grab that. And another spot there. And look at the view. And a big patrol's just gone past and kicked up heaps of dust. It's one I haven't done before, and I've been up in the high country quite a bit. Done a fair few tracks up here, but it's so huge, and you could honestly spend a lifetime traveling around the high country doing all the tracks and stuff and still not see all of it. It's massive. Yeah, but anyway, like, here's the firewood that I thought I was going to steal. I wouldn't mind the end of it. It's still warm. Yeah, I might leave that. Am I going to leave that? Because that is an awesome piece of wood. But I don't want that. No, I don't want that. I don't want that black in the back of the car. No, that's a no. Oh well. But there'll be others. This trip I've managed to come away with a minimal amount of stuff. Usually the back of the ute is just absolutely ram-packed with a whole bunch of stuff that I don't need. Recovery boards, camp chair. I've got a 20-litre diesel, full tank of diesel, 20-litre water. That's just for washing in, it's not for drinking. It's really good. I've got like a little tap on the end, so it's easier for washing hands and doing dishes and stuff. Then there's my fridge. I've got a bag of firewood, and then just one small camping box, which I'll show you later, which has all my pots and pans and stuff in it. Tent and other bits and pieces. These we're going to, this is my new fishing rod holder. This is my surf rod. It's just a $4 noodle from Bunnings, but and a couple of just Velcro straps. It works really well. Like, it doesn't move around at all. And that is not for the high country. That is for, after this we're going to go to South Australia, and I want to do some beach fishing and try and catch my dinner. And it's just me and my good mate Bearbird, and this is Bearbird. And yes, I'm a 49-year-old male with a stuffed toy in my car that I talk to and that I've named. And he's my travel companion. And he's just a nice little reminder of Harvey, because he was Harvey's last little toy before we said goodbye to him. And I like to keep it in the car because it reminds me of Harvey. And it's also a Kiwi, so it reminds me of home as well a little bit. So that's why I do that. And I've got Harvey's lead up here as well. Sometimes I hold on to that and talk to him. Sometimes I sit around a campfire and talk to him as well. He used to hate campfires. Alright, stop waffling on. Let's get out of here. Dropped him from 40, which is my road pressures, down to 25 psi, which 25 could go heaps lower. So I'm currently waiting to go down. I think the car's sitting at about 40 degrees maybe. Feels like it anyway. Just with my foot on the brake pedal, waiting for these guys all to come past. I have to admit, I'm not excited. That track down was so wombat holy. And I think I'm going to really struggle to get back up it because I've not got lockers. Oh, they're stuck. They're stopped. They're stopped. No! Gotta do it. That's what my car's designed for. Thing first, I'll pick up your rubbish, you dirty mongrels. Put in there, your rubbish pick what I've spotted. look at that horrible track. I've found me a nice piece of wood. Even if I don't burn that, it makes a good wizard staff, right? How good. How good's me stick? How good's that? Ran the wrong way. Needs to be that way. Yeah, fuck yeah. So we will save this for later. And I thought it might be funny if I put the camera here at my face. I don't know if you can see that or not, but you can see how ridiculous I look when I'm shitting my pants.
A few moments later.
Oh shit! Come on! Come on! What the f? I didn't like the sound of that. Fuck me. Why did I choose this life? Please don't break, please don't break. Oh my god, my mouth is so dry. Oh, that sucked. That sucked big time. Oh wow, that track was horrible. It feels like it's this steep and you get to a couple of sections and there's loads of wombat holes, and when you don't have diff lockers your wheel starts spinning out and then you stop going forwards and you start sliding backwards. And on one of them, about halfway up, I heard this bang and I was like, oh no, my CV's gone, or I've blown my clutch or something. And that's the worst place ever you could get stuck, because I would just have to roll my car back down to the dip and then just walk out. Kind of wishing I hadn't done this now, but oh, anything leaking? Right, now that I'm up here, like I almost want to say it's worth it, but like it's not worth it when you break your car at the start of the holidays, man. So I'm lucky. I just had a look underneath it and there's no fluids leaking, and like my front suspension and that seems to still be good, but well, anyway, have a look at this view. That's where I've come from. And that was the Dargo Plains High Road over there, which goes all the way back to Mount Hotham over there, and then that way goes eventually to Dargo. Now, is this for a campsite? Oh, right at the top. We have a campfire, plenty of room for a tent, almost 360 views. There's a trig point up there, and more mountains. This will make a great camp. It's just I want to be by some water, so I'm gonna keep going and cross my fingers that I get out of this bloody high country adventure with my car still able to get me to South Australia. Don't even care about pinstripes. Do not care. Wow. That's where we've come from. I think we've got to keep heading up there, but I need to check this on the maps because I'm a little bit lost. A little bit, not too much. Basalt Knob, Red Caboose. I wonder if that's the hut, because I saw on the one of my maps that there's a hut along here. I'm basically looking for somewhere to camp because it's nearly 4 o'clock and I kind of don't want to be driving all day. Tired, car needs a rest. So maybe this is the hut. Oh right, okay, it's for the logging crews and doggers. Well, doggers has such a different meaning these days. That one's cool, right on the top. Man, there's so much history up here. I have no reception, but I downloaded an offline map before I left because that's a smart thing to do. Worst comes to the worst, can always stay here because there's plenty of places to pitch the tent. Could even pitch it under here, that's not likely to rain. Got a picnic table, there's a couple of fire pits, pretty quiet, heaps of space, there'd be heaps of firewood around. Tomorrow's Christmas Day, so do I want to wake up at Basalt Knob Hut? When all else fails, you can rely on paper maps. Blue rag truck there, that's where we are down here. It's taken 4 hours to do this much track to there, and the rest of the trip is supposed to be all the way down here to Sarah Spur Track, all the way up there, medium, difficult, Mount Sarah, across easy, difficult. I'm gonna bail. Fuck, I'm gonna bail. Whiskey bottle flat, 12 minutes. If there's people there or it's horrible, we're gonna keep on going towards Dargo. There's heaps of campsites around Dargo. If I can get a campsite near the water, I'll be so stoked. Near the water with nobody else. Like I don't even care if there's a few flies there. It's really interesting, eh? The soil has changed colour. It's now like a reddy orangey kind of colour. Oh, that's an epic tree. Imagine all the firewood from that. Okay. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, I've definitely been here before. Wow, how cool. But yeah, that's pretty doable. And then I think the campsite's on the other side. Well, there's nobody there, but it looks like there's firewood. Oh, pretty. Snaky. Firewood. Oh, there's some good looking logs. Dude, how well is that going to burn? And that one. And those. I like it, but I reckon I'm going to keep driving. Yeah, I'll keep going and see what else there is, because there's bound to be other campsites along this road and along this creek. But just in case, we're taking the firewood with us. Oh. Fuck yeah. 2 big logs, 2 big logs. Sickness. I don't even know if this is going to come out on camera, man. The view off the right hand side is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm just trying to find a spot where I can stop safely, where there's no trees blocking the view, but yeah, amazing. Just insane up here. What a drive. What a drive. Look, the road goes all the way along there, switchbacks up the hill. How cool. I hope that's where we're going. That looks like fun. And I've not passed anybody since I left the turn off at the top of Blue Rag, so it's like 5 hours and I haven't seen a single person, not even one car. All these wildflowers. Smoosh. Alright, let's go. Imagine if there's yowies watching me right now. I don't feel like I'm being watched. There's got to be yowies around here, right? This is the kind of full drive touring that I like doing. So pretty. Look at Google Maps. Look at that road there. That's supposed to be there. I'm not going that way. What's that? Stop to get another video of the view because it's insane. It's so beautiful. But I unlocked the hub so I can put it back into 2-wheel drive. We're going that way. Clutch that up into there. Little green light goes off. Good to go.
A few moments later.
Unbelievably, we've got a camp spot at 6:30 on Christmas Eve. Unbelievable. I'll show you around. I've got a picnic table. A big tree. The river's just down there. There's a toilet. And there's like a little fire pit. And it's pretty. It's nice. Pitched the tent under some deadly gum trees. Look at those bastards. More firewood too on the way down. Just some stuff to get it going, and then I'm going to throw the big ones on. Oh, easy, Saga. Worcestershire sauce. So basically for dinner I'm having a wrap with salad and mince on it, and I've got to be quick because there's way too many flies. I'm going to eat this as fast as possible, get cleaned up and then get the fire going. Small ones, John, small ones. Make it wide, then I can sit the big logs on. But how good's fire? How good is campfire? Merry Christmas for tomorrow. Whenever you're watching this, cheers to next year. Guess what I've seen? Haven't seen one of these for a while. Look at this. I can see it. Another one. There's two up there. Kookaburra. Oh, what's he eating? He's got something in his mouth. I wonder if he stole something out my car. That was big, whatever it was. Hey, he's back again. You see him? So right there. Right there. On the ground. What are you doing, buddy? I wonder if he's getting cicadas. Cheeky sausage.